Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx. I can't even snap. Got my nails done. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Virgo as a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. Hey, Virgos. So Virgos, you guys have been on my mind a lot, especially these last like 2 days or so. I'm a Virgo sun if you're new to the channel, and Mercury and North Node. So Virgos, I'm like, I need to see what's going on with y'all because I feel like there's something that you really need to know. So Virgos, let's see what's going on with you guys and what you need to surrender for March. What does Virgo need to surrender for March, please? Sorry, I can't really hear. What does Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus need to surrender for March? What does Virgo need to surrender for March? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, so on the bottom you have like Pisces had surrender to trust. That's also another reason why I wanted to do Virgos, because I just did Pisces, so I wanted to do the opposite for some reason. So the first card to come out was surrender negative thinking. I don't know if you've had this before, but surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. You guys might have had this like once. But yeah, so it seems like you guys have been in a state of negativity, whether it be a negative mindset or just your thoughts, you speaking negativity over your life in some type of way. So Spirit is reminding you to be very careful about what you say, what you put out in the universe at this time. Okay. And then next you have surrender fear. Fear, false evidence appearing real. That's the acronym for fear. Fear, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step forward. Okay, so let go of any fear that you're holding on to, Virgos. This could be fear about anything. Virgos, we tend to be very naturally anxious, and so fear can manifest in many ways, but deal with what you can in the moment. And then surrender to complete healing. So your triggers, you might be feeling more triggered than usual right now, but that is so something can be healed. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So the universe really supports your healing, even though healing is very uncomfortable sometimes, it's triggering, but know that the universe is definitely supporting you along the way with whatever triggers are coming up in your life right now, Virgo. Okay, so let's see what's going on for you guys, Virgo. I definitely didn't spray. This is my energy shield and my Archangel Michael, and then this is my Angels spray. I know you guys have been asking about it, so I think I'm gonna put it in my description very soon. So Virgos, let's see what's going on for you guys. Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hold on, let me scoot up to the table. Okay. Virgos, that Ten of Swords might come out. Ten of Swords is at the bottom. What's going on for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at this time, please? What's going on for Virgos in the current moment? Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for Virgos? My Virgos. What's happening for Virgos? Virgo, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on for Virgos right now? All right, so Wheel of Fortune. So Virgos, I definitely feel like things are going to start moving for you. If you have been in a place where you feel like nothing is moving, we're just sitting around waiting, it's going to start moving, okay? And I feel like this is you kind of being in the right place at the right time with the Wheel of Fortune, but also things just working out in your favor suddenly, like justice being served, or something that you've been waiting on, maybe some type of legal situation, or waiting to hear back about something. It's going to start moving in your favor. Just, I feel like good karma is coming towards you, Virgo, because you've been putting in the work, or you've just been doing what you're supposed to do. All right, you've been waiting, you've been setting the intentions, and so now you're about to be in a period of harvesting. There also is something, though, that you have not fully emotionally let go of. Eight of Cups in reverse, or you're thinking about revisiting something. Could be traveling back towards something with the Six of Swords, something that was far away from you, or something that you physically tried to separate yourself from, but emotionally have not separated yourself from it yet. So you guys could also be going on a trip, a journey of some kind, traveling. I am traveling next week as well. So let me see what the Eight of Cups in reverse is for Virgo. Why is the Eight of Cups in reverse here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is this that Virgo wants to go back to, or or that wants to go back to Virgo? Clarify Eight of Cups in reverse, please, for Virgo. Clarify Eight of Cups in reverse, please, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. So yeah, that Ten of Swords did come out. So this is interesting. I'm gonna have to clarify that Empress because I'm not quite sure what that means yet. So for some of you, Eight of Cups in reverse, maybe you're in this place where you miss being single. That's why I was kind of giggling just now, because the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Cups in reverse. So some of you miss kind of being single if you are in something right now, or you miss your independence in some way. Some of you could be like in a business right now, and you kind of miss being just doing your own thing, because Virgos, we tend to be like that. We just want to do our own thing. But yeah, some of you guys might feel like you want to go back to some type of independence that you're missing, or you want to just travel alone or do something, have some type of new beginning with the Fool card here, or something you want to go back to with the World card, something that did bring you contentment or fulfillment. But at the same time, Virgos, it feels like it's something that you want to go back to, or something that wants to come back to you. It could go vice versa, that did cause you pain at one time. It caused you pain at one time, or you feel like you caused the situation pain and you want to fix it, or maybe you weren't your best giving self with the Empress in reverse, or you want to see if there's more out of the situation that you can get. You want to see if you can get more out of a certain situation or a certain person, maybe, if that makes sense. Okay. So let me clarify this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, but there's some type of pain that's still lingering in your soul, whether you know it or not. The Wheel of Fortune, did I say in reverse? No, it's not in reverse. Now you got the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. Clarify the Wheel upright for Virgos. Ooh, yes. Clarify the Wheel and the Sun for Virgos. I feel like, okay. It's like, it's like you think you know where things are going, and then you really don't know what's about to happen. So you got the Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there's some type of weird energy there. And then the Three of Cups in reverse just threw off this whole spread. So I'm going to have to clarify that as well. But Virgos, you have the Wheel of Fortune upright, clarified by the Sun. So a lot of happiness on its way to you, something that's going to bring you some type of joy and contentment. It could be a Leo that you're dealing with, because this was also clarified by the Strength card. Strong Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio, but mostly Taurus and Leo. Some type of non-traditional approach to something, or maybe it's something that you weren't expecting that would bring you this happiness or this joy. But I do feel like it is something that's going to make you happy. Just like I said, you're going to either get some recognition of some kind, or just be at the right place at the right time. Things just starting to work out in your favor, etc., etc. Especially with the Judgment card, you're feeling a calling to move in a certain direction. And so I feel like you guys are moving in that direction. However, I need to see why this is here. The Three of Cups in reverse, like that, like it just, we got all this good stuff here, and now it's like, what is this? Why is the Three of Cups in reverse here for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Why is the Three of Cups in reverse here for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus right now? The Three of Cups in reverse here. Okay. So you could either You got the Three of Cups in reverse clarified by the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Devil card in reverse, Capricorn energy here for some of you, and the High Priestess in reverse. So you could find out a secret, maybe. Some truth is revealed to you about a friend group, a love triangle, a family situation, something that you might have already detached from, and maybe you didn't have all of the details or something like that. But I feel like some type of truth is coming out, or you could get an apology from a friend that you no longer speak to, or maybe a family member that you fell out with, something in regards to that. But I feel like, you know, somebody is coming back around, maybe to share their love with you or apologize for putting you in a uncomfortable situation. Okay, so let's dive deeper and see what else is going on for Virgos, because that's pretty good so far. Now, Three of Cups reverse kind of threw me off, but I don't think it's anything to be really worried about right now. Okay, so Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Seven of Swords here at the middle again. What's that? Oh, here it is. Hold on. Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March. What is happening for Virgos in March? What's going on in Virgo's life for March? Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in March, please. What's happening for Virgos? Ooh. Let me clarify. Okay, why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here for Virgos in March? Why is the Five of Cups here in Virgos? Why is the Five of Cups here for Virgos in March? Why is the Five of Cups here? Yeah, you guys definitely are having some type of apology or something, whether it's you apologizing to somebody else or somebody apologizing to you. You have the Five of Cups clarified by the Page of Cups. So definitely a situation where you felt regretful for something that you did. Maybe you know, were abrupt or harsh, Queen of Swords in reverse in the past, and so now you're feeling bad about it and you want to apologize, or this could be somebody that wants to apologize to you. Okay, but I definitely feel like you guys kind of have people watching you. You got the Page of Swords. You got the Page of Swords. Somebody maybe keeping an eye on you. Could be on social media. What else for Virgos? And then you have the Death card in reverse. Scorpio energy here. Some type of resistance. Let's see what that's about. The Death card in reverse for Virgos. Why is the Death card in reverse for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? The Death card in reverse. Okay, so interesting. So the Death card in reverse, Virgos, I feel like it's going to take some yielding on your part to let go of some type of stubborn energy that you have when it comes to an ending, or something that's trying to change and transform in your life and to turn into something better. Okay, or something that's trying to blossom into something else with the Empress card, I feel like. Okay, so there is definitely some type of shift, change. You know, it could scare you a little bit, but I feel like it's going to work in your favor, or you're kind of being pushed on a path where you have to be cooperative. Three of Pentacles, whether this is in work or, you know, with somebody else. It could be that you kind of have to let your guard down. Seven of Wands in reverse, or Nine of Pentacles. Maybe there's something that for some of you, you'd rather do it alone. Or, you know, you'd just rather do it your way. But Spirit is saying that you might have to really just, you know, be cooperative at this time. And there's like, you guys are moving into a new part of your life, if that makes sense. So a part where you kind of have to work more with other people, even if you don't want to. All right, what else for Virgos for March? The rest of March for Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Eight of Cups. You guys are still in this energy of walking away. You guys have had this for, that is too many cards, Spirit. Wait a minute. This Eight of Cups. What is Virgo still walking away from right now? What is Virgo still trying to walk away from? What is Virgo still trying to walk away from? Virgo, I feel like it's hard. It might be hard for you guys to walk away. Probably because you don't really know what you're walking towards. You have the Eight of Cups clarified by the Moon card. So you could be walking away from confusion. There's a moon here and then there's a moon here. So it could be a Pisces that you're walking away from as well. But you guys are trying to walk away from, either it's because you're leaving a place that was confusing and now you're not really sure where you're going, or you're trying to find what brings you emotional fulfillment, because it seems like wherever you were previously didn't last very long. So now it's like you're trying to plan for a future that you're not quite sure what's next. You're not sure what's next. Or it could be that you're ignoring some type of calling that you have to move in a different direction, and so that makes you feel Chariot in reverse, out of control in some ways. Okay, Virgos, but just know you're moving in a direction that's good for you, even though it seems like you don't even know where you're going. I'm sorry if that seems confusing, but that's the energy y'all are giving me. That you're kind of confused about where you're going, but you know that you're leaving, or you know that you're trying to walk away from something. Okay, so let's see what the advice is for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the advice for Virgos, please? Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March. Seven of Swords reverse. This Seven of Swords is like been all in the spread, just everywhere. Clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse. Some type of self-deception, maybe. Clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I see. Okay. So Virgos, I feel like you've been like deceiving yourself more so about something that's bothering you. Like maybe you're more afraid than people know that you are about something, whether it's changing careers, or you leaving something behind, or you not feeling good enough, you're not feeling confident enough, because you have the Strength card in reverse, which is kind of like a lack of courage, a lack of self-control, emotional control, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So as advice. So there's something that you might be trying to deceive yourself about, either that it's something that you really, could be a type of like career path you want to take in life, or something that brings you an emotional fulfillment, or something that you really love. Maybe you're in denial about your true feelings for something or someone. Let's see more for Virgos. More for Virgos as advice. What else for Virgos advice for March? Eight of Cups in reverse. Again with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Okay. Let me clarify that. Eight of Cups in reverse for Virgos. So Eight of Cups in reverse for Virgos as advice. Okay. So Virgos, got the Two of Cups in reverse here. The Two of Cups was in reverse at the top of the other deck too. But so Virgos, I feel like there's like, I don't know, you guys are giving me mixed signals, and it's really, really weird. So you guys have the Eight of Cups as advice now. So it's like, first, it's like, I don't know, Virgos, I feel like you're in this place of, you walk away, you doubt yourself, you go back. Or you try to walk away and you're not happy walking away, or you're not happy staying. So it's like you're just not happy wherever you go. So the point is, if there's a situation where you feel like you really cannot let it go yet, or really cannot walk away, maybe it's time to slow down. It's time to slow down and understand why it is that you can't leave it behind yet. All right. Like for some of you, I'm not sure if this is a situation where there's anything else you can pull out of it. It could be because you have the Magician card here, which is Virgo Gemini energy. This is one of your cards. And so it might be a situation where you can manifest something from the ashes, or manifest something from this connection with the Nine of Wands. Maybe there's still something worth fighting for here. Okay, Star card in reverse. You could have really lost hope in it. That's what I want to know. Like, is this something worth fighting for? That's the question. Like, I feel like Virgos, you guys are debating. Like, whether it's, should I fight for this job still? Or should I fight for this person? Is this worth fighting for? Whatever this is for Virgos. Is this worth fighting for? This is like the weirdest reading I've ever done. Is this worth fighting for Virgos? Whatever this is. Is this worth fighting for? I feel like it's honestly up to you, Virgos, and I know that's hard to hear, like that's annoying to hear. Whatever it is, I feel like please just be fair in it. Justice card, Libra, and then the Five of Swords. So Five of Swords is usually victory through deceit. So whatever this is, you know, just make sure you're being fair with whatever you choose. You know, you're being fair to you, being fair to other people with this situation. Two of Swords in reverse is kind of like, just make up your mind already, Virgo. Just make up your mind about what it is that you want to do. And so Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it could be a situation where you miss an opportunity if you are being too selfish. Okay, King of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Could be a situation if you're being too selfish with your time or your money or resources, that you miss out on something very important. All right, so sorry if this was very, very confusing, Virgos. It'll make sense to somebody. I'm trying to make it make sense for me too. Okay, Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love, please, for March, not February. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love for March, please. Virgo. Oh, wait, y'all, wait a minute. That was not okay. That was not it. Okay. Virgos are mad at me, I guess. I didn't do nothing, Virgos. Okay, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March, please. Jeez. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March. Hey. Hey, hey. Reconciliation. Clarify reconciliation for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Clarify reconciliation for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, pay attention to the red flags. Is on the bottom. So Virgos, this is what I was saying. This is a little bit similar to what Pisces' message was, just a tad bit. So Virgos, the first card you had is very soon. Clearly decide what it is that you want so that it comes to you now. I see you guys really on the fence about something. It's like something that you really tried to walk away from before. It's very hard for you. You're still wondering, okay, is there anything else I can do to fix this? Is there any hope left? Is there anything left? Is there anything left? And for some of you, I do feel like there is something left with whatever this is. So some of you, this could be like a friendship, but could definitely be a past lover. You have to give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. You have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. Reconciliation was clarified by true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you definitely could have someone coming back from your past that is trying to show you the love that you deserve now. You deserve love. You are lovable. It could be a situation that you really were trying to let go of before. And like I said in the beginning, it's like it was so hard for you to let it go. And now you're wondering, okay, is there anything left I can do in this? And so Spirit is saying, like, you know, be specific. If this is something that you want to try to manifest again or try again, Spirit is saying that you should give it a shot, okay? Because you never know what could happen the second time around. All right, let's see what else we have, if that's it for Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Is that all for Virgos for March? Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in March. Soulmate. All right, Virgos. So you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. You have heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And then you have, for yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. So I feel like there's a specific connection, specific person in your life at this time where you've definitely tried to let it go, tried to walk away multiple times, or they've tried to walk away from you multiple times. And it's hard. It's hard because it's a soulmate connection. Maybe there's parts of it that you had to free yourself from. But there's definitely a conversation that you guys can have together with someone about how to give it another shot. Like they're definitely, I feel like it's something still worth fighting for in this connection, Virgos. That's what your whole readings has been about. Something that you're just not sure if it's worth fighting for anymore, and or if there's still potential. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Last messages for Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I know it's like very confusing because of like your other messages have been about walking away, moving on, but sometimes we're guided back to stuff that we thought we needed to let go of, or we have to face it again for some reason. All right, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March, please. All right, so yeah, you have it's up to you at the bottom of the deck, Virgos. So like I said, Virgos, there's kind of a decision in your life that you have more control over than you think. Okay, it's up to you more so than you think. Even if you're like, oh, there's not much I can do about that. Don't underestimate yourself, Virgo, because you have a lot of power than you think. All right. So there's something that you're thinking, or you've been trying to let go of, or you've just been trying to, like, do you feel like there's something you need to be doing or whatever, but Spirit is saying that you just need to wait. You just need to wait right now because something is happening that you can't quite see yet, or, you know, it's something is preparing for you. It's coming within the next few months. It'll be here in perfect timing. All right. And this could be a romance. This could be a romance that you've been waiting for, or you're going to reach a resolution with something that you had faith in. All right. Or you started to try to have faith in again. All right. So there's something that's coming back around, or I don't know. This has been like the weirdest reading ever. But it's just something that you're just not supposed to just cancel it all out in your mind yet. Okay. There's something that just wait. Just wait, Virgo. Just wait. Be patient because something's going to surprise you, I feel like. But not in a bad way. It's just something that you've kind of started to give up on, or you're like, man, this doesn't seem like there's a chance left in whatever this is, the situation, but a chance, behold. Okay. So that's all I have for you, Virgos. I hope that this was not the most confusing reading that you ever watched from me. I'm going to finish this on my Patreon. I love you, Virgos. If this reading resonated for you, let me know down in the comments down below. It might not resonate yet, but maybe at the end of March. Okay. I am at Tarotbybronx on everything.